Billy is with us in Mississippi. Hi, Billy. How are you?
Doing well, sir. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Well, I got a tricky question for you. Not necessarily on your end, because I'm sure you've heard it all, but I'm kind of a gambling addict, or forming one, hopefully. Got some debt from that, other things through my 20s. I'm 32 now, have a 2-year-old. So now I've kind of woken up and realized that where I don't need to be wasting my money away. My wife, though, of 4 years, still looks at me as a gambler, which she always will. So we have her account, my account, and our account. I heard a couple of weeks ago you were talking to a woman about after you're married, it's y'all's money. It's no longer his and hers. It's yours. It's y'all's. It's you and her together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can. How do I get her to? Because I've been listening to you since I was a child. My mom made me to, and then I got out of it, and I'm back into it on satellite radio.
Mm-hmm.
But how do I get her to see that together this is better for all of us all around?
Well, let's face it. She doesn't trust you.
Yeah, completely.
That's what it comes down to. And so I don't agree that she will always look at you as a gambler. Someday she will look at you as a former gambler.
Mm-hmm.
When you've been former long enough to earn the trust. So how long since you've gambled?
About a year and a half. And in that time I've paid down, I want to say right at $12,000 in, I'd say, gambling debts on a few lines that I had open. You know, a gambler can always get money. A few things I've had here and there, but I've closed everything out and paid on pretty regularly a good portion, worked overtime and stuff to get all this closed out. Because, like I said, I have a 2-year-old, and I want.
Good for you. So you're growing up and putting this stuff beside. Very good. Good for you. And so a year and a half, and how much have you paid off in a year and a half?
12, probably say 12 to 15. I can't exactly.
Okay. You used the phrase addict. You really believe you're an addict? Are you going to GA?
Well, no, and that's I've never heard. Like I said, I'm in and out of your program listening to it. I'm a driver, but I've never heard you speak on gambling, so I don't know if you consider gamblers addicts. I would say no, I'm not.
Okay.
Because
well, if you've not gone and seen a counselor who said you're an addict, and you're not going to Gamblers Anonymous, and you've quit for a year and a half, you probably were not an addict.
Yeah, okay. That's what I don't need it. I don't have to have it. I don't search for it. I've had opportunities to go within this year and a half, and I've said no and not gone.
Okay.
So,
all right.
I would say that I'm in a better place than I was.
I like that, and I don't disagree with you. So it sounds like you were just pretty heavy into it, but you weren't, because, I mean, there's a part of people's brain that flips over like they were doing drugs or something. That's addict. Okay.
Yes,
and sometimes somebody can walk away from that, but most of the time they've got to have some help to walk away. And you just walked away. So I'm guessing you were just like, you weren't addicted. You were just over the edge and into the area of really bad judgment. Like you were in the stupid zone, but you weren't in the addict zone is what it sounds like. Does that sound right?
Yes. Yes, sir. I would agree with that.
Okay, cool. Then that's because that's a different situation. So I would not use the phrase addict then around you. And I would not tell you to use it with her. And if she called me, I would tell her. Now, I'm not a professional counselor. You could sit down with one if you wanted a technical judgment on that. But I've dealt with gambling addicts for years. And so they can't stop. I mean, like somebody can't stop doing cocaine. You know what I'm saying? And so without help. They can stop, but they have to have somebody to guide them through it and, go to Gamblers Anonymous meetings like someone goes to Alcoholics Anonymous meetings, those kinds of things to begin to work their way through it. So having said all of that, then what I would say is this. I want you all to begin to heal your marriage. You've been healing yourself on the gambling, and you've been healing your finances and going back and, cleaning up the mess you made and that kind of stuff. But I want the two of you to start talking about, and you may sit down with your pastor. If you don't have one, find a local church and sit down with a local pastor or get a marriage counselor and sit down with them and go, okay, what have we got to do so that we have that gambling is in the rear view mirror in our relationship, and what period of time, what amount of money, what milestones have to happen. This is you asking her maybe with somebody like a pastor sitting there asking her to, before she's okay with you combining. Because if you're completely dry and responsible for 10 years and she won't combine your all's incomes and work together, there's something wrong with her at that point.
Yes, sir. Well, also, she doesn't, she had a bad first marriage, so she...
I don't care. That's something wrong with her.
Yeah, she doesn't want to combine. I'm sorry. She doesn't like to combine money because she doesn't want to be on a budget. But I wanted to realize...
That's a different subject. I'm talking about you started this whole conversation off. She doesn't want to combine because she doesn't trust you because of your gambling.
Okay, I got you.
At what point is that trust rebuilt? And so what I want the two of you to do is I'm going to participate in the healing on your relationship and her healing from that former marriage burning her and all this stuff y'all are going through, because you're moving into a whole wonderful, good phase of your life, and this 2-year-old has done it. It's awesome.
Yes, sir.
And so I want the two of you to go through our class, Financial Peace University. Can you get her to go if I give it to you?
I'll try my best. I mean, I would love to go.
Don't go without her because it'll cause problems.
Okay, yes, sir.
Because you're going to come home and wag your finger in her face if you're not careful. Because I'm going to show you how to do stuff right, and you're going to want to do it.
Yes, sir.
And she's going to want to do it too. So just tell her it's completely free. It's part of your marriage healing from her former marriage scars and from your gambling scars. It's time for us now to be a healthy, complete couple for the good of this baby.
Yes, sir.
See how I'm looking forward? I'm not looking at her past. I'm not looking at your past. We're looking into the future, at a positive, wonderful, hopeful future. And that's what you're heading towards, brother. That's what's going to happen for you guys. You deserve it. Y'all are ready. You threw your shoulders back and took control. You manned up. I'm proud of you. Very well done. Hold on. Kelly's going to pick up, and she's going to get you guys signed up for that class. And I want you to talk her into going. You tell her it's free. Tell her you take her out to dinner. Okay? You need to go. And it's only 9 times. It's once a week for 9 weeks. It'll rock your world, dude. This is the Dave Ramsey Show. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.